Hey guys, it's Joe. I hope everyone's doing great out there. Coming at you today with a horror movie review. And tonight we're going to be reviewing The Invitation. Now, The Invitation is kind of an indie thriller. It is definitely on the more of the thriller than horror side, but still definitely has the horror elements that would definitely classify it as a horror movie. Now, this movie's been getting a little bit of buzz. It was, a very, very limited release in theaters, and it's now video on demand if you want to check it out. But yeah, a pretty not like a well-known cast, pretty no real big names in it. The biggest name probably would be John Carroll Lynch, who played Twisty the Clown in American Horror Story Freak Show. But let's get into a quick plot synopsis here. I honestly don't want to go too deep into the plot, though, just to avoid any spoilers. But, basic premise is this man and his girlfriend go to his ex-wife's house, who is throwing a dinner party. She has a new boyfriend, and it gets really weird, like, right off the bat. There's seems to be a lot of tension, and they hint at stuff of why they got divorced. I'm not going to go into that, but, kind of a tragic situation happened was the reason they got divorced. And basically, they're at this dinner party, and everything's kind of going, well. There's a little bit of, weirdness going on here and there, but nothing, overly weird. And then, in the middle of the dinner party, the wife, his ex-wife, and her new boyfriend start talking about, how they went to Mexico and, they kind of, became part of this group. No one really wants to call it a cult, but, it's kind of culty. And, they showed them this video, and I'm not going to say what was on the video, but, really bizarre in the video that makes you think, okay, this, totally seems like a cult or something like that. But, and then, the whole time they're kind of, pushing their new beliefs on this dinner party, and I'll leave it at that just to avoid any other spoilers there. But the whole movie is just really filled with tension. It is a slow burn, I will say that. It's definitely a slow burner. It takes a while to get there, but they really built the tension in this movie really, really well. I felt like the slow burn really paid off with this movie. Just because it kind of gets, bananas there towards the end. Something, I wouldn't call it a twist, but maybe stuff you weren't expecting, or maybe you were expecting. It depends. But overall, guys, I really enjoyed this movie. It has some faults, and the pacing, like I said, is a bit of a slow mover. But honestly, the tension, and I gotta say, the score in this movie is fantastic. The score is very, jarring, kind of hurts the ears a little bit, so it kind of, puts you off a little bit and just kind of instills that dread that, they kind of want you to be feeling in this movie. But yeah, overall, guys, it is a definite recommend for me. I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10 for The Invitation. I think it, the slow burn really worked with this one. If the ending didn't pay off as much, I probably wouldn't have rated it as high, but I think an 8 is a very fair rating for this movie. And so that is it, guys. If you guys have seen The Invitation, definitely let me know in the comments down below. But it is one that I definitely recommend you checking out. Like I said, not a total, definitely more of a thriller than a straight horror movie, but still definitely has the horror tones in there, and I definitely recommend checking it out. So that's it, guys. I hope everyone has a great night, and we'll see you all real soon.